Hey guys, I'm out here with Alex and Hannah trying to walk little Hannah. Hold on, I'll let you all see. Oh, little Hannah. She's doing so much better, guys. Thank you all for praying for her. And she limps a little bit still when she first gets up, like after she's been laying down for a while. But she's doing a lot better than she was, and she gets so excited for her little walks and everything.
So excited.
I know.
It takes about a good minute to get her.
I know. Oh, say hi to everybody, Alex.
Hey, how are you?
Oh. Anyway, guys, I know it's been a while since I've been, like doing videos regularly and everything, and I'm telling you, these they've changed my medications, and I was on atenolol. I don't know if you all know what that is, but it's like a mild, like, beta blocker. Sometimes they give it to people when they have like blood pressure issues, but mine, with the Graves' disease on my thyroid being so fast as it is, was more for like controlling my heart rate. And anyway, they switched me over to this. It's kind of in the same family of medicines. It's called propranolol, and it's a beta blocker too, but they told me to take 4 a day, and I did that for a couple weeks, and I feel like I was falling asleep mid-sentence or something. I'm like, okay, do I have narcolepsy now, or do I still have like a really fast thyroid, or what's the deal? So, and then, my blood pressure, like I said, never was really a problem, so it's still the same. I think it was like 110/70, something like that most of the time. But my heart rate wasn't doing any better. And guys, mine's always been like 68 or 70, maybe 72. And, but it was up in the 80s and sometimes even in the 90s. And they want to get it down before surgery. So now they've got me on 8 of these a day. They said, well, just take 2 4 times a day. And I'm like, oh my goodness. So that's what I'm going through, guys. And it's tough. So if I sound kind of out of breath, I am, because I'm out of shape. But anyway, I'm trying to walk with little Hannah and Alex, and maybe I'll, be okay here when they call for a surgery date this week, because actually they were supposed to call me by Friday and give me a surgery date for June, and but they didn't yet. And the girl said, who is my I guess it's a pre-op nurse. She's the one who coordinates all this. She said that the girl would call me, Tuesday or Wednesday when they got back in the office. Well, I still haven't heard from them on getting a date.
Coming back.
Do what now, honey?
Jesus is coming back.
Yes, Jesus is coming back. So who knows, guys? Maybe I won't have to go through any of it anyway. But they're wanting to do it before the middle of June if they can. These helicopters are so loud. They go over all the time. Huh. Oh, that's a medical evacuation, like a medevac. So, oh well. Oh, goodness, guys. I know what Hannah just now saw. She saw a little kitty cat over there. So, we're not going to let her get after the cat. That's somebody's little pet. Hannah, leave that little cat alone. But anyway, guys, that's what's supposed to be happening for me there, is hopefully they're going to do the surgery before the middle of June, and that's if the Lord tarries, which I know that's a big if, because, guys... Oh, listen, guys, there's this really cool song, and like Alex and I, when we first met, like he said, well, I've got this song that I really love, and it goes like this, and we sing it sometimes together. So I don't know if some of you all know it. It's an older hymn, but you want to sing it, Alex?
I don't know about singing it, but
yeah.
Family.
Yeah, it goes like this. He's coming soon. There's no doubt. I'm gonna leave this world with a shout. Things might be wrong, oh, but they'll be right. Just keep looking up, he may come tonight. Yes. He may just come tonight, guys.
Amen.
I know. It'll be so wonderful, guys, and we'll be all together and with Jesus, and oh my goodness. And no more tears, and no more sadness, and no more death and dying, and no more sickness. It'll be so wonderful, guys. It'll be so great. And we're going to see all of our loved ones again that have gone on before us. And that's really what's going on, you know. In Thessalonians it says that for the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of an archangel and the trump of God, and the dead in Christ will rise first. And then those of us who are alive and remain will be called up together to meet them in the clouds, to meet the Lord in the air, and forevermore will be with the Lord. It says, wherefore comfort each other with these words. That's what I'm trying to do right now, guys. So hopefully it is, you know, an encouragement, because I know it is to me. And yes, and thank you all. I did get a couple of donations for our friend that we're trying to get the air conditioner for their house, because they don't have central air or heating at this place, and they really don't have much either way. He's a 65-year-old man, and he's got some health issues, and the house that they are in, I don't know if you all could see it really well last night, that you know, that I was filming from, because there's a younger couple that helps take care of him, and the house has like concrete blocks for the walls, and so it's a much older house, and they need some kind of a window unit, you know, and Alex and I are checking on that, and Jennifer Britt had said that Ollie's and Big Lots are good places to check, and I didn't have a chance to do that today because I was you know, in some visits myself, or office visits, but nevertheless, you know, we're opening back up the state of Kentucky, right? So hopefully I'll be able to get into the stores and shop, you know, and yeah, please do, guys. I mean, if anything that you all can do would help them, because I believe that I can get more than likely a used window unit, like if I got it at, like, say, a pawn shop, or if I checked out Craigslist, maybe 100 or 150, you know, somewhere around and through there, but then it may be more than that. I don't know, guys. And that's true, and it does me too, and he, you know, just like with any health issues, just like with what I have, I mean, it does make them a lot harder. I mean, like, he's got blood pressure problems, and his gait is not real steady. He had a back surgery several years ago that just didn't work out very well for him, and so he didn't end up in a wheelchair or anything like that. But yeah, that's a wonderful thing in and of itself. But his gait's not real steady. He uses a cane, and you know, guys, it's already been like really hot here. It has really been hot here, and yeah, and if any of you guys know of you know, maybe you know, somebody that has a walker or something like that, that maybe that they're not using, or that you know, maybe perhaps where to get a used one, because I really believe that he needs to get one of those too, because he does okay with the cane, but lately I've been, you know, kind of concerned, because I was with him a couple of different times where he seemed to like lose his balance, and I think canes are usually for people who are a little bit more steady on their feet than what he is, so he needs like a rollator, or like a walker type thing, and so I probably just need to make some phone calls and check on that. It's just that the air conditioner was, you know, my main concern there, and you know, I thought I'd be able to get one, you know, at a fairly decent price, and a couple of you guys have given donations, but we could use some more help with him if we could. That would be great, and then maybe I can get both things at one time, for him. But anyway, his name is Raglan, just in case you guys were Charles Raglan, in case you guys were wondering. And I'll have to do a little video with him sometimes. He's just such a blessing, guys, and he's so funny and got such a good sense of humor. And it's hard, sometimes when you got health problems to put a smile on your face every day. I know it has been for me because this has been going on for so long now. But it seemed like it was one thing after the other, if it wasn't, my chicken pox and my secondary infections that came along with that. And by the time that I got through with all of that, here comes the coronavirus and everybody's on lockdown. And so I don't think anybody at first, or at least probably some of us aren't too surprised, but I think that a lot of the doctors were expecting for everybody to be back in a lot quicker than what they were as far as back in the doctor's visits. And even some of the ones that I've had recently have not been face-to-face visits unless they've been at the lab. They've actually been those Zoom conference, almost like a Skype visit. So anyway, please continue to pray for me, guys, and I'll
Pray for Charles.
yeah, and pray for Charles Raglan, and pray I get a surgery date, hopefully tomorrow, and if they don't call me, I'm calling them. So anyway, guys, I love you all, and good night from Kentucky.